What's going on, you guys? So today is a video I'm going to make on this whole fiasco that's going on with the cross progression on PlayStation 4. How Sony is pretty much not doing any of this cross progression stuff. At the end of the day, look, I understand what people are going to say. They're in a better position, they can say no to this. But my question is, why are the consumers giving them validations, giving them excuses for doing anti-consumer stuff? I don't understand that. Like the cross play, that's not anti-consumer. That's entirely by choice. Sony does have the right to tell people they don't want to be in their interface, to be in their network. That's completely reasonable. But to tell people when it's being so widely accepted by a couple different studios, and don't get this cross progression shit's going to keep going. And if Sony keeps saying no, they're going to start to look bad. The media is going to start to backlash at them. Sony's going to cave on this. The cross progression, most definitely. Maybe not the cross play. They got a lot of cards when it comes to cross play. But the cross progression, Sony needs to cave on that because that needed to be done last gen. Well, maybe not last gen. I don't know if the last gen we were technically advanced to where we could do that, easier. As of right now, there's only a couple games that have cross progression in it. Do you have any idea how it would be to have like Call of Duty, Battlefield, especially Destiny, to have these games to where you can play it at your own convenience on different platforms? It would be phenomenal. And I think people need to get their head out of Sony's ass and call Sony out for this, because it would push the industry forward. It would promote sales for other platforms because you're not just buying one platform, you can buy it on multiple now because you don't have to start over. I got a PlayStation 4 there, and I got friends that play Destiny on PS4, and I refuse to buy another copy of that game because I don't want to start over. And for those of you that know, starting over on Destiny is a very long progression that is very time consuming, and a lot of people don't like doing it. Look at Fortnite. Fortnite's the biggest game in the world, and that's the reason that this hasn't went out, is because Fortnite is the one that's doing this. Nothing else. Any other game would have brought this stuff up for this cross progression, cross platform thing, and it would have been dropped in a couple days. Fortnite's not going to do this. From now on, every time a PlayStation fan gets on Switch, and see, there's a huge demographic of PlayStation fans. There's a huge demographic of PlayStation owners, PS4 owners. A lot of them people were buying the Switch too. And a lot of them people, since it's so casually and the Switch is so casually, there's going to be a lot of demographic that cross there. So you're going to have a lot more people from here going on out that go from the PlayStation, want to play it on Fortnite on the Switch and can't because of PlayStation. Then what they're going to do, they're going to probably look it up on the internet to find out if there's a way to do it. Guess what they're going to find? They're going to find you can do it with PC, you can do it with Xbox. And then they're going to be on the fence too. They're going to be bringing this up. I guarantee you this isn't going anywhere. Todd Howard brought it up that crossplay could be on the Fallout 76. The reason it's not is because Sony doesn't want to. It's like I said, crossplay I understand. You can kind of understand why Sony's not doing crossplay, because I low-key think that's a player to at the beginning of next generation. You can give Microsoft marketing opportunities like it doesn't matter where you play because you'll play with your friends. Where do you play the best versions of? So I definitely understand that aspect. Crossplay, and so it's not like Sony isn't up to doing crossplay, and that's the part that blows my mind the most. Sony's been doing crossplay with PC forever. It's just the consoles. So don't act like it's a Sony thing, because it's not. They don't want to go with the competition. Who does? When's the last time you really seen competition start teaming up with them? When's the last time you seen Apple do something with Android? You don't see that. But I do think like this is a different industry than the phone market, and we do need that cross progression to further the gaming industry as a whole. When you have people buying multiple copies of Destiny, even sometimes triple dipping, and I don't even know if that's a term, But having people buy 3 copies of the same game on different platforms, well, 1 copy on 3 different platforms, that's going to triple the sales. I mean, not theoretically, you know, that would triple the sales for that individual person. I don't know if it would triple the overall sales, but I guarantee you some of these games would be selling way more if there was cross progression. And this is something that we really, really need to push. This isn't something that's like a fanboy logic. This is none of that shit. We need cross progression. We need to be able to play Destiny on multiple platforms and not have to do the same shit over again. Maybe the crossplay thing will come down at a later date. I don't blame Sony for doing what Sony does with crossplay, but cross progression is anti-consumer. You don't get on Sony servers to play these games. You get on the developer and publisher servers that made these games to play these games. Sony has no right to hold your thing hostage and tell them until we're losing, pretty much, we're not going to let you play where you want to play. I mean, it just blows my mind. And there's a lot of microtransaction stuff. Cut the see, that's a hard thing, because that's a lot of the reason why people want these, because of the microtransactions. For instance, Destiny has exclusive stuff on PlayStation. So, I mean, do you black that out if you're on another platform? There's a lot of gray areas, but I feel like it could be done. There could be a middle ground somewhere where this could be fixed. But Sony's got to be up to discussing this. But anyway, you know, tell me what you guys think. Would you guys like cross progression? Do you guys even care about it? What about crossplay? Do you guys like that, or do you even care about that? Put it in the the description. Tell me what you. Oh, damn it! Why do I keep calling this shit the description? Put it in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about that. This is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.